again, everybody. In this video, I want to talk to you about three things that you want to talk to your dock equipment distributor about when you're deciding on the best rotating hook vehicle restraint to install at your loading docks. Okay, so the first thing you want to talk about is whether or not this restraint has the features of auto re-engage and auto store. Auto re-engage basically helps always maintain that you have a safe engagement situation. Okay, so when you've got a trailer that's backed into your loading docks and you have a safe engagement situation, the hook is rotated around and holding onto the trailer's rear impact guard. If anything threatens to interfere with that, like large pallet shards or anything like that, IDOC controls, in the case of the TPR and UniLock, will automatically sense that and reactivate the hook to bring it back up into contact with the rear impact guard. Auto store occurs when you have a vehicle that backs into your loading dock and there's no serviceable rear impact guard. So IDOC controls, in the case, once again, of TPR and UniLock, will sense that and automatically store that hook so the next trailer that comes in with the rear impact guard will not smash into it and cause damage. The next thing you want to make sure you ask about is whether or not the rotating hook restraint you're talking to your distributor about can safely restrain container trailers. These trailers most often have a cover plate on the rear impact guard that does not allow most rotating hook restraints to safely engage and restrain that kind of trailer. Those kinds of rear impact guards with cover plates can oftentimes easily defeat normal kinds of rotating hook restraints if there's a lot of pressure or trailer bounce put on that hook. There's nowhere for that little lip on the end of the hook to rotate up and around and hold onto that rear impact guard because the cover plate's in the way. Okay, so you need to ask if the rotating hook you're talking about with your distributor can do that like UniLock can. Okay. The next thing you want to make sure that you talk to your distributor about is whether or not it prevents rig wedge. Okay, so UniLock can safely restrain container trailers because it has secondary locking mechanisms. But what happens with normal trailers when you have a lot of pressure put on it because of excess trailer creep or a lot of maybe there's an early departure attempt, a lot of pressure can build up between that rear impact guard and the hook. And this can make it so that the dock operator cannot drop the hook, cannot store it, and let the trailer go. So what happens is UniLock is the only rotating hook in the industry that can actually release from rig wedge automatically. So what it does is it rotates off center and releases that pressure between the hook and the rear impact guard automatically so that you don't have trailers getting stuck on the hook. That's called rig wedge, and UniLock is the only rotating hook in the industry that can solve that automatically. So until next time, please stay safe.